Hello and welcome to the rateslib channel. This video will show you how to replicate the introductory tutorial on the rateslib documentation Get Started section. Okay, so to begin creating this curve in Excel, we need to build the Python code to the right, which is displayed here, and we need to create datetime objects in 3 vertical cells, which we're using the rl-dt function in Excel. And then we need to input the discount factor values to the right of those values. So we can do that here by entering 1, 0.98 and 0.95. Following that, we're going to use those values to create the Python dict that is needed to go into the node's argument. We do that using the rl-dict function. We give it a name, which we'll call curve nodes, and then we specify the keys and we specify the values. And that has created a Python dict in an Excel cell. Next, we'll type in the calendar argument and use the string value NYC and the ID and the string value SOFA. So finally, we can build the curve by calling the RL class function, calling the class curve and inputting the keys and the values. And that has created a rateslib curves object in the Excel cell. So next we'll look to create the IRS. None of the keyword arguments are compound objects here, so we can simply enter the keywords to the left and then enter their values either as an RL date, as a string, or as a float to the right. So we have effective, termination, notional, fixed rate, and spec. Then again, to create the IRS, we'll use the RL class function, calling the class IRS and specifying the keywords and specifying the values. And that will create a rateslib IRS object contained in the Excel cell. So what can we do with these functions? Well, we can call Python methods on the objects that we've just created. So what we're going to do here is call the MPV method using the rl-meth function. We're going to call that method on the IRS object, which we'll specify here. And we will enter the keywords for that directly into this function, which is curves. And we will link that keyword to the value of the curves cell, which we have in B9. That gives us the MPV. We can also do the same thing with the cash flows method. This time we'll use method object to return the value as an object in Excel. This will return a data frame. So we'll call the cash flows object on the, we'll call the cash flows method on the IRS object. The keywords will be curves. Again, we'll link it to the curve we've created, and this has created a Pi data frame. We can use the RL to array method on that Pi data frame, and this will expand it into the cells. And that concludes this video. Please do check out the other videos on the rateslib channel if you found them useful. Thank you.